evening, children. In the last class, we have studied about nutrition in animals, and we also studied about the steps involved in the nutrition of animals. There are mainly 5 steps we discussed: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. These are the main 5 steps involved in the nutrition in animals. Today we will discuss about digestion in human. It's a very important step in the nutrition of human being, that is digestion. Now to discuss about digestion, already we studied about what is the meaning of digestion. What is the meaning of digestion? Process of breakdown of complex components of food into simpler substance or simpler component, that is called as digestion. Now we have to discuss about digestion in humans. Before going to discuss about digestion in human, first of all we have to discuss about digestive system of human beings or human digestive system. You know that cells will combine to give tissues, tissues will combine to give organ, and organ will combine to give organ system. Like that, here different organs combine and they form a system that is called as digestive system. Now first we have to discuss about the human digestive system. What are the parts of human digestive system? How it is working in the human body? What are the functions of those organs in the body, that you have to discuss. Human digestive system. Mainly human digestive system consists of 2 parts. First one is alimentary canal. Second one is digestive gland. There are different parts. They are mainly divided, broadly they are divided into 2 compartments or parts, that is alimentary canal and digestive glands. This alimentary canal is also called as digestive tract. It is also called as digestive tract. It includes, alimentary canal includes mouth or buccal cavity. When you open the mouth, you will come across a big cavity. Like that is called as buccal cavity. Here you will come across mouth and a buccal cavity. In that you will come across teeth, tongue and different types of glands you will come across. Next, after mouth you will come across pharynx. That is, after the mouth you will come across a tube-like structure. It's a common pathway for both windpipe as well as food. Okay, that is called as pharynx. After the pharynx, you will come across a tube, long tube-like structure, that is called as esophagus. It is called as esophagus, or it is also called as food pipe. After this esophagus, that will be continuous tube or canal like that. That is a J-shaped structure. You will come across a pouch-like structure, that is called as stomach. That is called as stomach. After the stomach, it continues as a small intestine, and then it will be continuous large intestine, then lastly rectum as well as anus. This canal starts from, that canal, alimentary canal starts from mouth to anus. Mouth, pharynx, food pipe, stomach or esophagus or food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. These are the parts of alimentary canal. Next we will discuss about digestive glands. What are the digestive glands present in that? Glands means what? These are the specialized organ. They meant for secretion of some of the chemicals. They are the specialized organs. They meant for secretion of some of the chemicals in the body. They will secrete some of the juices, chemicals in the body. They help in digestion of food components. First gland, that is salivary gland. There are three pairs of salivary gland. They are located in the mouth region here. One pair of salivary gland that is present below the ear, and one pair present below the tongue, and another one pair present below the jaw. They are having different name: parotid gland, submaxillary, sublingual gland. That you don't want. You just remember that is salivary gland. They secrete saliva. They produce saliva. They are located in the mouth region. Salivary gland. That is called salivary gland. Next one is gastric gland. These are present in the stomach region. In the walls of the stomach, you will come across gastric gland. They secrete gastric juice. They are having some of the chemical. They produce hydrochloric acid and some other chemicals. Next, third one, that is liver. This one, liver, you will come across liver. This is the largest gland in the human body. It secretes bile juice. It is having gallbladder. We will discuss in later all the parts. Liver, it is the largest. Then you will come across below the stomach and above this large intestine, you will come across a cream color gland that is called as pancreas. That is called as pancreas. This is pancreas. This is liver. And then you will come across intestinal glands. In the intestine, walls of the intestine, you will come across some of the glands. They are called as intestinal glands. There are mainly 5 glands. One is salivary gland, gastric gland, liver, pancreas and intestinal glands. These are the parts of human digestive system. While writing the parts of human digestive system, you should write properly. How to practice this diagram, human digestive system diagram, in rough book 2 or 3 times, as well as you have to draw this diagram neatly in a practical book. And in the ruled side, line side, you have to write these parts of human digestive system. Understood, I think? This human digestive system drawing, you have to draw in a practical book, in a plain page, and in the line side of the practical book, you have to write these parts neatly. Like this only you have to write. Alimentary canal, all these parts. Digestive glands, all these parts. Don't mix. Okay, these are the parts of human digestive system. Very important. It is very important. You will come across 2 or 3 marks or 4 marks diagram. 3 or 4 marks diagram. Only for diagram and parts. Only for this much you will come across 3 or 4 marks. That's why you should practice properly. Very important it is. Next we will discuss about digestion. Process of digestion. How the digestion takes place in the mouth, which component of food is digested in mouth, then pharynx, esophagus, stomach, how the digestion takes place in stomach, which component is digested in the stomach, like that. In all small intestine, large intestine, what is the function of rectum, anus, all those things we have to discuss in detail. Now, first we will discuss about mouth or buccal cavity. First, the mouth. Mouth, it is an organ. We will take the food inside the body with the help of mouth. The process of taking food inside the body is called as ingestion. Ingestion takes place with the help of mouth. When you open mouth like this, you will come across a big cavity. Now that is called as buccal cavity. And in that buccal cavity or in the mouth, you will come across mechanical digestion as well as chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion takes place with the help of tongue as well as teeth. There are different types of teeth as well as tongue. They help in the breakdown of food. There are chemical as well as what mechanical digestion takes place in the mouth. But only the starch or carbohydrate digestion takes place in the mouth. That you have to remember. Only starch or the food component what you are taking inside the body, or in which type of mouth you are taking inside the mouth. In that food component, only the starch or carbohydrate components are digested in the mouth. Other proteins, fat, they are not digested in the mouth. Only the carbohydrate digestion or starch digestion starts in the mouth. That you have to remember. Then you consider, first we have to discuss about the teeth. Okay, if you consider each teeth or each tooth, okay, each tooth is rooted in a separate socket. Each tooth is having separate socket. They are present in a gum. Inside that you will come across a gum structure. You study in higher class structure of tooth. Just you remember, each tooth is rooted in a separate socket in the gums. In human beings, when you open your mouth and if you see in the mirror, okay, you will come across different types of teeth. So, teeth are not same. But there are different types of teeth. In the appearance as well as in the function. Okay. Our teeth vary in appearance and perform different function. They perform different function. Based on the appearance as well as based on the function, a human teeth is classified into 4 types. There are 4 types of teeth in human being based on the appearance as well as structure or appearance or function. Based on the function as well as appearance, human teeth is classified into 4 types. Of human teeth is divided into 4 types based on the appearance and function. First one is, that is incisor. In Kannada we call that as bachi hallu, incisor. Second one is canine. In Kannada we call that as kore hallu. Next, third one is premolar. That is sanna davade hallu. Next, molar means dodda davade hallu. Both are davade hallu only. This is premolar and that is molar. Next, first you open in front of your teeth set, you will come across 4. That is incisor, bachigal. They help in cutting and biting the food components. They help in cutting as well as biting the food. Main function of incisor is bachigal. What is the main function of incisor? That helps in cutting and biting the food. And canine, they help in piercing and tearing the food. Tearing is like this. While eating sugar cane and all, this canine will be very helpful. Kore hallu. Okay. Then premolar and molar. It is that helps in mainly chewing as well as grinding the food particles. They help in grinding as well as chewing the food particles. Okay, these teeth, there are different number of teeth. One, first upper jaw you have to consider and lower jaw. Okay, you have to count the number of teeth. And then you have to write a dental formula for that. Upper jaw and lower jaw. How many teeth are there? How many incisors are there? How many canines are there? How many premolars are there? How many molars are there? Then you have to write that one number. Okay. Upper jaw, lower jaw. Total how many teeth are there? You have to count. And in the next class, we'll discuss about it. How many teeth are there and what are the number of incisor. And you have to tell it. Okay. You incisor, number of incisor. You open your mouth and you sit in front of the mirror and you count the number of teeth. Okay. And then you have to inform. Incisor, canine, premolar and molar. These are the 4 types of teeth in human mouth or inside the mouth. Okay, in human there are 4 types of teeth. Next, there are 2 sets of teeth in the human being. What are those 2 sets of teeth? After the child birth, or they after 7 or 8 months, or after 1 year, you will come across a one type of teeth that is called as milk teeth. Halu allu antat milk teeth. After that, after when you are in first standard or second standard, 7 or 8 years, it will fall and again new teeth will come. That is called as permanent teeth. When these permanent teeth will damage, then you should replace artificial teeth. This will be a lifelong teeth, permanent teeth. Okay, there are two sets of teeth, that is milk teeth as well as permanent teeth. We have to discuss about what is milk teeth, what is permanent teeth, and then you have to discuss the number of teeth and you have to write the formula for that number of teeth, dental formula for this. Okay, you should be careful what are the types of teeth as well as sets of teeth. There is a difference, types of teeth as well as sets of teeth. Don't be confused. Sets of teeth is different and the types of teeth is different. Okay, this will be the digestion. Just started digestion in mouth as well as in buccal cavity. Then we have to discuss about tongue and salivary gland function. All those things not completed. Mouth digestion is not completed. In the next class, we will discuss about all those things. If you have any doubt on this topic, you can ask. Okay, I will keep this chart, this one. A diagram, human digestive system diagram, you have to draw neatly in the practical book I told. That's why I will keep for few minutes. Okay, you have to copy and you have to write, or you can refer textbook. It will be in textbook and you can draw in the practical book. And you have to practice, not only drawing in practical book, you should practice in the rough book, not in practical book. Don't practice. You should practice in the rough book 4 or 5 times. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask.